My dad is the best dad in the universe and the father over all creation. He is so amazing that he clothes himself with light and he rides on the wings of the wind. My dad is so powerful that he created the heavens and the earth with just the sound of his voice. He made all the stars in the sky and he calls each one of them by name. My dad is so big that heaven is his throne room and the earth is his footstool. When my dad speaks, his voice roars like thunder and flashes like lightning. His hair is white like wool and he sits on a throne of fire. Some call him the Ancient of Days because he has been around forever. But I just call him my dad because he said that he would be a father to me. My dad knows everything about everything, from the beginning to the end. When he opens up his hand, he provides for all that he created. Everything that my dad makes is really good. He invented every bird, every fish, and every animal that ever lived, and he gives life and breath to all things. All of creation is constantly speaking about my dad's kindness. The heavens show off his glory, and the skies display his majesty. My dad is so huge that he holds the entire earth in the palm of his hand. Some call him Creator because of what he makes, but I just call him my dad because he loves me with all his heart. My dad is so rich that the entire earth belongs to him. He even owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. Though nations tremble in his presence, I call him my Father. Though the angels bow down in reverence, I can come into his throne room anytime, night or day. And my dad's kingdom is really, really big. It is always expanding, and it will last forever. My dad rules the nations of the world, and all the kings belong to him. His righteousness towers like the mountaintops, and his justice goes deep as the sea. My dad is the kindest person in the universe. He sends his rain and sunshine on both the good and the bad. He loves to show mercy, even when we don't deserve it, because his great love endures forever. My dad's love stretches to the heavens, and his faithfulness extends beyond the clouds. He is the most gentle, the most forgiving, the most compassionate and understanding dad in the universe. He is always the same. He never changes his mind, and he always keeps his word. Every promise that he makes is true, and the intentions of his heart will stand forever. And my dad's heart is for the underdog. He protects the weak, and he has chosen the poor of this world to inherit his amazing kingdom. He cares for the fatherless and the widow. He isn't happy when people do evil things, and he rejoices when justice wins out. My dad is an everlasting Father who is always present to help me when I need him. He is my safe place in times of trouble. He is my strong tower, and he lifts up my head when I get discouraged. My dad knew me even before I was conceived. He actually chose me before the foundation of the world. He formed me with his own hands when he knit me together in my mother's womb. My dad created me to look just like him, and he says that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. The day that I was born, my dad was in the delivery room to welcome me into this world, because I am the apple of his eye. and the object of his affection. No one can hurt me because my dad fights for me. He even sends his angels to watch over me. Nothing can harm me when I stay close to him, because my dad is for me. No one can stand against me. My dad is really patient. He is not proud or rude or self-centered, and he does not get mad easily. He does not keep track of all the times I hurt him, and he loves to forgive and forget. My dad always protects. He always trusts. He always hopes for the best. My dad will never give up on me because his love will never fail. Even if my earthly mom could forget, my heavenly dad will never forget me. He understands everything about me, and he knows what I need before I even ask. Every day in my life was written in his special book before one of them ever came to be. My dad tells me all the time that I was created for his pleasure and that my life makes him smile. He even took the time to number each one of the hairs of my head. And my dad loves to sing songs over me, and he calls me his treasured possession. He watches over me day and night because he never sleeps. My dad has planned so many good things for me that they are too many to count. He loves to share his secrets with me, and he likes to show me the mysteries of his kingdom. And my dad likes to give good gifts too. Every gift that I receive comes from his hand, and he keeps on telling me to ask him for even more, because he delights to give me his kingdom. When I get hurt, he heals me. When I need reassurance, he comforts me, just like a mother would. When I feel weighed down, he carries all my burdens. When I am brokenhearted, he is really, really close to me. My dad is always with me, and he has promised never to leave me. Even if I wanted to, there is nowhere I could go ever to leave his presence. When I fall, he picks me up. When I'm hurting, he encourages me. When I sin, he forgives me. When I can't go on, he carries me. When I lose faith, he doesn't give up on me. He gives me wisdom when I need it and help when I'm in trouble. My dad is always thinking of me. He has really great plans in store for me, and his heart is full of blessings toward me. He holds me in the palm of his hand. He leads me to still waters, and he gives rest to my soul. Oh, my dad's patience astounds me, and his mercy overwhelms me. His humility humbles me, and his protecting wings cover me. His everlasting love sustains me, and his provision keeps me. My cup overflows because of his kindness, and mercy and goodness follow me wherever I go. When I was lost, my dad found me. When I was mired in sin, he forgave me. When I was filthy, he cleansed me. When I was dead, he resurrected me. When I was his enemy, he sent his own son to die for me. My dad loved me so much that he gave up everything that he loved in order to gain my love. Jesus Christ, the Son whom the Father loved, and the expressed image of the invisible God, gladly became the lamb slain before the foundation of the world, so that his dad could be my dad too. Now, because of Jesus' death and resurrection, everything that belongs to Jesus belongs to me. His joy is my joy. His peace is my peace. His life is my life. His dad is now my dad. He has given me the keys of the kingdom, and He has made me an heir of His Father's inheritance. I am now part of the greatest family in the universe. God is my Father, and Jesus is my big brother. They have even given me their own Spirit as a deposit to guarantee my inheritance. My dad has the biggest house ever, and he has made a special room just for me, where I will rule and reign with Jesus forever in His unshakable kingdom. I have an everlasting inheritance in heaven waiting for me, where I will receive a crown of glory that will never fade. One day, I will shine like the sun in my Father's kingdom. My dad is so big that heaven can't contain Him. Yet He is so small that He lives in my heart. I am so glad that I will belong to His amazing family forever. My dad really is the best dad in the universe.